I am what most people refer to as a dumb guy. Let me convince you guys of that. When I was in high school, I had a teacher who used to give us negative marks for mistakes we'd make on a test. Not just a 0, but a negative. And one test, I finished with a minus 12%. Which was my teacher's way of saying, if you had never been born, this test would be doing better than it is right now. I also realized I don't actually know the alphabet, really. I just know a song. Like, if you ask me what letter comes after S, I don't just know what that is. I have to... T. I've also decided, as a dumb guy, if I had a time machine, I would use it to go back and witness the invention of juggling. I can think of nothing else that says pay attention to me for doing something completely useless more than juggling. Maybe stand-up comedy. I'm just picturing a guy sitting at a table with a clementine in each hand. And then a third one rolls off and he catches it and goes, "You know what would look sick? This might be the thing that finally gets me laid." I love to see the year that things get invented as well. For example, that Apple core cutter thing was invented in the year 1941. Most of the world's main concern was the mass war and genocide happening in Germany. But one guy was like, I think we could be cutting apples way faster than this. I'm not just dumb, though. I'm also quite poor as well. Let's put it this way. If I was doing laundry and I found a sock with a hole in it, it's going back in the drawer. My rule, I have to be able to fit 3 full toes through that sock hole before it's a garbage sock. And if it does go in the garbage, its still intact partner does not get to go in there with it. It's just going to have to go lonely back into the drawer and find another widowed sock to partner with. It's like dating at a senior's home. I learned who's who in the crowd there. I don't want to be super rich, though. I just want to get wealthy enough that I can make a Honeycrisp my go-to apple. You know, I am so tired of eating galas. And it's not a bad apple. It's a solid apple. It's like the Domino's pizza of apples, you know? I'm happy to have it. I am. It's just, I know what else is out there. I have been saving up quite a bit, though, and I was finally able to afford a beautiful romantic vacation for me and my girlfriend to London and Paris. It was awesome. She had never been there before, so it was great. I was able to show her all the amazing places Ontario has to offer. Things are going super well with us, though. The getting a dog conversation is starting to float around. But we can't seem to agree on any breeds we both like, because she doesn't want a dog that sheds. Which I find kind of hypocritical, considering I've literally pulled strands of her hair out of my butthole before. It is unbelievable how much hair I find around the apartment and on my body. I've had them wrapped around my testicles before. Women seem to be constantly shedding and have unlimited hair to replace it. That's probably one of the things I was most shocked to learn about women when I started dating my girlfriend. That, and when they lay flat on their backs, their boobs get eaten by their armpits. We do like to be very open and communicative about our sexual preferences and desires, though, but sometimes it's been kind of difficult to have those conversations face-to-face. So what we've done is we set up a comments box in the bedroom to communicate with each other. So that way, if I read one comment that says, "I wish you didn't stick your finger up there," and another that says, "I was disturbed by your crying," I know I should probably stop sticking my finger up my butt during sex because it always makes me cry. Now, I'm guessing when I came up here tonight, most of you were not thinking you'd be picturing me naked crying with a thumb up my butt. But I'm sure that when I said that, at least one of you did, and now all of you have. All right, my name's Kenzie Nelligan. Thank you so much.